This is my first time to Gwangju, and we have gone to the, what is it called?
The center, the museum.
Yeah, the museum, and I've also watched videos of what had happened. And I think that's the reason why we chose those two songs, is to let them know also, what am I trying to say?
We're in support of each
Yes,
other.
that we support one another and to be strong for each other.
And wanting to let everyone here know that all that has happened here in Gwangju, no matter where you go, you are still who you are. This place had a lot to do with your identity. And so as far as you travel, no matter where you travel, you are Gwangju. I guess it all depends on the sole purpose of why you're dancing the hula. And if it's to dance for a party or to dance for a ceremony or a sacred cause, the hula then would have a different meaning or different purpose. So the foot movement as well as the hand gesture will then tell the story. So we can go to a family party and everyone will just, if they know the song or the dance, they'll just get up and dance. But if you're in a ceremony, you prepare. Not only prepare for the chant, the song, the dance, you have to also prepare all your instruments, your dress attire. And that usually what we have in Honolulu, not in Honolulu, but Hawaii, hula enchanting to me is having a relationship with my culture and with the traditions. So in doing the hula, we have that opportunity to build that relationship by telling the story through our emotions and also through our chanting. It's like being transported into the past when you're doing the hula, and also the present moment where you can then share the stories of the past and bring it. It's like a bridge, bringing it into the future and then yet feeling like you're being transported into the past. So for me, hula have a lot to do with who I am. It's my history, it's our history as a Hawaiian, and it's also a tradition to pass the hula, the knowledge, and the wisdom on down to the next generation so that they are able to keep the cultural alive. To me, He Hawaiiao has a lot to do with knowing who I am. It also have a lot to do with supporting Gwangju and learning of its history. And the more I learn of its history, we selected the song so that we wanted everyone here to know that we are in support of their fight to make the wrong right again. So Kupona and I, we talked about he Hawaii'au, and it was really interesting how we had a dialogue going on from a young man and an older woman, and our interpretations really came out different because my motions were different from his motions, but we could feel the pain and the hurt of those that live here. And we talked about including that as part of the dance into this particular song, because this song talks about how I have been searching for a very long time. And after all my travels, here I am at home, and now I know this is my home. And wanting to let everyone here know that all that has happened here in Gwangju, no matter where you go, you are still who you are. This place had a lot to do with your identity. And so as far as you travel, no matter where you travel, you are Gwangju. So in doing this dance, we wanted to let everyone know that we are in support of where you are. And when you talk to a lot of Hawaiians, we're talking about that's how we feel about our land, that we value our land very much. It does, money is not an important thing. You can't buy money. You can't use money to buy our land. It's not important to us. It's about the land, and that's how we feel. The land is more important, and the loss of our resources and our language being taken away. So for many years, over 100 years, we've had to fight for our language. We've had to create our own schools. We now have our own immersion schools. And now we're beginning to talk more Hawaiian because the history for many other cultures maybe, but we know for ourselves that our ancestors were, they were punished for speaking their language. And so now we're working really hard to keep our language going, to teach our children our language again. But I realized too that I am also here in support of my people and wanting all of you to know that we have our own battles at home too. And not everyone knows of the troubles and the protests that we have back home. But I want everybody to know that we're back home and we're still fighting over getting our resources back. And So we could never relate with the loss of lives here, but we feel the pain. So it takes us to a different place. You know, it's emotional. So for me to have him here with me, I just wanted him to know that when you want to take a stand, you might have to choose. And when the time comes to take a stand, take the stand and be strong. So, thank you.
감사합니다. Thank you very much.
Oh, this is emotional.
Yeah.